In the previous video, you've seen Barbara and I end up in Tunkas, where we spent one night. We fell in love with Tunkas, but had not planned for an extended stay here. Instead, we had to be on our way to Valladolid. And now I gotta go because look, outside there's Barbara waiting. She's already there with her bike, see? And there's Doogie. The secondary highways of Yucatan are extremely bike-friendly. That is mostly because there's not that much traffic, and the terrain is very flat. But there are challenges. For example, the sun can get extremely intense, and we also had a headwind. One nice thing about this route is that there are a lot of smaller communities where we can take breaks. The first one on our trip here was Quintana Roo, same name as the state. We're in Quintana Roo. Well, it's not the state of Quintana Roo, we're actually in a little town by that name. And that's only 13 kilometers from where we started, so to get to Valladolid today, we still have about 50. Since it's still morning and the heat isn't at its full peak, we're not going to spend much time here. No rush. So far, it had been an easy ride. The next place on our way was going to be the little town of Zitas. I had been to Zitas before, but didn't remember the name in particular. Then, looking around the main plaza, there were some things strangely familiar about it. No, it wasn't Mr. Bean's head, even though I'm sure I have seen him before, but this picture is 12 years old. My old touring bike, same panniers as I'm using today, back in 2010. It hasn't changed very much, but I don't think those letters were there. We left Zitas after enjoying a cold drink. Our next stop was in a small town by the name Tinum, and it was time for lunch. We're in a little town called Tinum, and we just ordered our lunch. And it seems like it's like the best place we could have hoped for. It's got breaded chicken, breaded fish, we got coffee, and what else? Yeah, I think for now that's all we need. We'll be re-energized after that. Barbara in heaven.
Always with coffee.
Yeah, I'm enjoying mine too. The food was pretty typical for small town Yucatan. It did not disappoint. It's delicious. And the price? Sorry, I don't remember. But I guarantee you, in Canada, you'd have a hard time finding a bag of peanuts for that money. Barbara's handlebar bag.
Yeah. It's a bit of a thing, you know.
You don't need to spend $50 at Mech.
Well...
Going onwards from Tinum, the road was freshly paved. Okay, from what we found out in the last little town where we ate lunch, is that this was formerly a 4-lane highway, but now it's been changed and it's going to be a train. There's going to be a train here, which is kind of exciting. Yeah, I had no idea that they were going to put a train in here, but we're just passing it and The fellow where we ate lunch, he explained to us that this road now, it's no longer 4 lanes, but they're gonna put a train in here. So I'm kind of impressed with this. I would love to have more trains, like high-speed kind of train in Canada. It was only a few more kilometers and we were in another little town, and this one too brought back memories, as you'll see. I'm in the town of Uyama, and I got a picture that is 12 years old. It's taken right here. Same church, same idea with my bike there. So that's how long ago I was here. The church, from what I can see, hasn't changed, but we're gonna dig up some old photo at some point on this channel and compare this. The photo I was referring to was actually from Zitas, and you've seen it before. But here is a photo from 2010, same church. Has it changed? I think it just looks a tiny little bit cleaner, but other than that, it hasn't changed at all. This is 2010, and now we're going to take a trip up in the air in 2022. This unique and beautiful church was originally completed in the year 1646. It was then destroyed, burnt down by the Mayans who were rebelling against the Spanish rule in the 19th century during the Caste War. It was only in 2004 that it was restored and reopened. And this is the way it looks today. But I can tell you that even today, the local Mayan population isn't too fond of anything to do with the Spanish colonization. So I can't help but wonder if this is perhaps the cause of the broken U. Hey there, young lady. It took us only about an hour of riding our bikes to get into the center of Valladolid, where we didn't have a reservation and this place is busy with tourists. But we found a room at a fair price at Hotel San Clemente, right by the main square. I got some empanadas coming, but they're still being prepared, so I gotta hang out here for 5 minutes. And I got, along with it, some pineapple juice. So this is a food court in Valladolid where we are now. It's right at the main square. I remember this from 5 years ago and even 12 years ago. Hasn't changed much. We got several different choices all in one place. Probably the most economical food in Valladolid, right in here. And you got different choices. So it's good in some way, but you won't find the bargains like you find in the small towns.
Well, this is a bargain, 120. That's not bad.
The central square is a perfect place to spend the rest of the evening. It's so comfortable here. And by the way, there are several ice cream places really close by. For our bicycle tour across Yucatan, Valladolid was the final destination. We decided to go back to Cancun on the bus. Unfortunately, the highways leading to Cancun are very busy with tourist buses and all kinds of vehicles, so we didn't feel too safe cycling there. I'm leaving you with a glimpse of the pool at the Hotel San Clemente where we stayed. This place is located right in the center of town, is economical and highly recommended. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm recommend my videos to other viewers like you. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, welcome. It's just a click of a button. Now, if you really enjoyed the video, you can actually buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description below. Easy, and thank you so much. Buena noche.